everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, never any doubt in your mind.
I mean, when you're a Harlem Globetrotter, like I didn't have this confidence before, I promise. And then when I start getting around guys like Scooter and Big Easy and all these guys who do this thing on a day-to-day basis, like you're forced to level up your game, and that's what we're doing this year with our Push No Limits World Tour. Like we did a tunnel shot at the Chase Center because Steph Curry does his famous tunnel shot, and once we hit that one, we said let's take it up to the next level. And what is the next level except for the catwalk? So we were able to knock one down there.
And I think it was the first time I saw Meadowlark do the hook.
Yeah.
What building was that with the catwalk? Do you remember, or was it multiple buildings?
When we did a hook shot from the catwalk.
When Meadowlark did it the first time.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I remember it was on. Yeah, it was like 1976 or something. But it was national TV.
Really?
It blew our minds. It was a hook shot from a catwalk.
He did that shot just about every building that he played in.
Hook shot from the catwalk.
Yeah.
But he had it like a wound up. It was, how easy does it? Just go one motion. He did like a like the old school kind of boom, but straight net.
And it's funny when you were walking up there. I think even harder than the shot, you did this move where you spun around and you had your hands up, and the ball was going around.
Yeah.
And what the heck is that?
I think you see me do it. I learned this.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, you don't know the name of it. It's a very technical name. It's called a spinny winny.
A spinny winny.
Yes, that's what it's called.
What about in layman's terms? It's too confusing. And in the rafters, you saw a fellow North Carolina A&T alum, Alvin Adams, who is our ambassador. He was our head coach.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Warrior.
Yeah, and it's cool that kind of comes full circle for me because I used to always see his name hanging up in the rafters at North Carolina A&T, and always wondering, hey, who's Adams? And then now I'm all the way over here, and I see exactly who he is. He played a huge role, not just for North Carolina A&T, but for the Warriors.
Yeah, and one of the nicest gentlemen you'll ever meet, and some of the greatest pipes you'll ever hear, too.
Wow.
You ever hear his voice?
No.
Oh, Alvin Adams. Barry White sounds like this compared to Alvin Adams. So for when you were coming up, Scooter, and you were thinking about, what was your dream? Was just straight up NBA, or did you want to play overseas? Or?
That was that kid. I was just like any other kid, wanted to play NBA. If it wasn't NBA, I would want to play pro ball overseas. If it wasn't overseas, I wanted to be a coach, a motivational speaker about it. I was very lucky at a young age to know that basketball is what I wanted to do.
Were you a trickster with the ball? Or
a little bit. My idol growing up a little bit was Pistol Pete Maravich. So I used to watch kind of like the movie that he did, with the little boy, and he used to do all these tricks with the ball. I'm thinking like, man, if I could do that, it's going to help my competitive game, which it really did. But had no intentions of being a Globetrotter. But when it came around to training camp around my first time, they was like, can you do anything with the ball? And I was like, hold on, let me show you something what I got. Just pulled out my Pistol Pete Maravich stuff, and they was like, okay, you got something here, So I was very, very fortunate.
Then they go, can you do a spinny winny?
Yeah.
That's the thing too, Zeus, is that, just spinning the ball on your finger, that's the first stage, right?
Yeah, you got to be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like on the resume.
You don't even get an application form if you can't do that.
And it was funny, when I was growing up, people would always kind of criticize me because I wasn't very good in basketball. I'd be on the sidelines while my brother, he's like a street legend, he'd be playing. He would take me everywhere across Columbus to play with him, but I'd be on the sideline just spinning the ball on my finger, kind of twirling it. And now I get paid to do it, so it ended up working out. But they were laughing at me at the time. Look at that kid over there spinning the ball in his
Who had
finger.
the last laugh, huh?
Yep, still laughing.
So I bet you when the Buckeyes played football, that whole town would shut down?
Yes, definitely, yep.
And it's ingrained to you to hate the Michigan Wolverines?
It's kind of like you don't really have a choice in the matter. It's crazy. I never got to choose who I liked as far as college basketball and football goes.
Now, you played at Montana.
That's right.
That's the Grizz?
Yes, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes, unfortunately, Montana State is the
Bobcats.
Bobcats, all right. Is that Bozeman or Missoula?
Bozeman.
That's Bozeman.
Missoula is the Grizzlies.
There you go. All right, so I got that straight finally. That's the old Big Sky Conference, right?
That's right.
So the Kibbe Dome in Moscow, and Idaho State, and Boise State.
Weaver State, and, Cal State Northridge at the time. Idaho State, yeah.
That's I would probably think you were the man in that league.
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, it's not. It's definitely not like a catwalk league, man. I mean, these guys. I mean, can go. I mean, Michael Ray Richardson came out of there. Larry Kristoviak, who was my coach.
Oh yeah.
He came out of there. You know, so.
What's it like playing for that guy?
Larry Kristoviak. Oh man, he's great.
He's a great
he was
guy.
great, and he was like my assistant coach at the time when I was there. But yeah, man, I had the opportunity in my senior year, 2002, to go to the NCAA's. Played against the Oregon Ducks first round against Lou Rittenauer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A little March Madness. Huh?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a big deal up there, and it's a slower lifestyle, isn't it? What was the culture shock for you?
It was just how small it was because I'm coming from Vegas, you know, born and raised in Vegas, and then you get to Montana, you get to Missoula, and it's like mountains, trees, and school just right in the middle, and it's a college town.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean the football is huge there, but you know when basketball starts, it's like there's nothing else to do because it's snow outside. We might as well just go watch the, you know what I mean?
So you sell out.
Sell out the crowd every time. Yeah.
Wow. And I would imagine too that they would claim you as one of their favorite alums now, right?
I would say so.
That's the other thing too, and I sort of touched on this briefly, Zeus, is the fact that, I mean, we're all people. We have good days and bad days. But so you have to mind your P's and Q's. But since I've been talking to you guys for so many years, over the years, I met so many of the Globetrotters. You're inherently nice people. Like, if you weren't a Globetrotter, you'd still be someone that, even if you're having a bad day, you got a smile on your face most of the time, right?
Yeah, most of the time. You know, we look for great basketball players, great entertainers, but our number one quality when we're looking for new players is you got to be a good person. I mean, because what we do on the court is great, but our off-the-court impact is amazing as well. Like, we're going to schools. We got a school visit today where we're going and talking to kids about anti-bullying because, you know, bullying is a huge epidemic nowadays in schools. And we're also going to children's hospitals. We got a program called Smile Patrol where we go into the rooms and, you know, just try to put a smile on the kid's face. You know, you never know what these people are going through, but if we could just, you know, help them forget about it for a little bit of time, that's great. So that's the number one thing we're looking for with players. You gotta be a good person.
You think about that too, Scooter, is the fact that you guys have had to adjust with the years because there was bullying, now there's cyberbullying.
Yeah.
You can bully somebody from your couch.
Exactly. I mean, it's crazy, and you know, and I guess you know, just having me being grown up and watching my parents, man, it was just a different time, you know, and I was the only child, so my mom and dad really kind of honed to me, but kind of set the foundation early, you know, just to be a strong person, you know, this is going to happen, but you got to know who you are and who you're dealing with, you know, that type of thing.
Right.
But I always tell people, too, you know, that your attitude takes you so far in life, you know what I mean, because I've seen guys that come in at the training camp and can handle the ball, man. I mean, absolutely do some stuff, but their attitude was not like that.
Well, there are very few things in life that I guarantee you're going to have a good time. Because you can go to an NBA game, an NFL game, it might stink. You will have a good time if you go see the Globetrotters. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com. It's also a hilarious show as well when Globey falls on his face.
Yes.
That is my favorite part.
Every time.
Every time. I get knocked down. We've been speaking with our friends Zeus and Scooter. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in again.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. I'm Ray Tittle. Come on back.
Said that everyone has a book in them. But do you have the time or the ability to write your book? Maybe you picked up some skills or had a life experience that you want to pass on in the form of a book to help others. Maybe you want to leave an autobiography for your family. Or maybe you've built a successful business and you want to share your story. At Dorrance Publishing Company, we have professional writers who can help turn your book idea into a finished manuscript quickly and affordably. A Dorrance ghostwriter can provide as much or as little help as you need to complete your book. You'll work directly with your ghostwriter to finish your book faster than you ever could on your own. It's easy to become a published author. Call Dorrance now to learn more. 800-485-6003. 800-485-6003. 800-485-6003. Call right now. That number is 800-485-6003.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I did and said things that the sober me never would have done. One day I realized I was not invincible. I was not exempt. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They gave me the tools I needed to get sober, and all it took was the one phone call.
Elite Rehab can help you start to break your addiction problem and get sober in as little as 7 days. And we'll work with your insurance provider to help cover the costs. Plus, we have travel assistance programs to get you here by plane or train. Make this free call right now to learn more. 800-403-5912. 800-403-5912. 800-403-5912. That's 800-403-5912. Want to fly somewhere? Looking for cheap flights or cheap tickets? Then call. That's right. Call the low-cost airline travel hotline now for prices so low we can't publish them anywhere. Low-cost airlines has all kinds of cheap travel deals. Fly domestically and save up to 75%. You can even fly internationally and save even more. Yes, fly anywhere in the world and save a lot of money on your plane tickets. We'll even save you money with cheap travel deals on hotels, rental cars, even complete travel packages. So don't book your tickets until you call us first for the absolute cheapest prices on U.S. and international airline tickets and hotels. Call right now for prices so low they can't be published. Travel experts are here 24/7 to help. 800-754-4531. 800-754-4531. 800-754-4531. That's 800-754-4531.
You spent over a decade in the Middle East, and I just wanted to say that I'm a great fan of your work.
Well, thank you very much.
Don't interrupt me, please. Thank you. What did I just say? Do you know who I am?
You must be crazy. You's a DOG. And if you was my man, I would have been kicked you out of my house by now. This is what had happened.
All right, I don't know what that means. But anyway, welcome back to the show. Rick Tittle with you coast to coast and around the world on American Forces Radio Network. Quite happy now to be joined by Whit Stillman, filmmaker. He has written and directed 5 feature films, including Damsels in Distress, Barcelona, Metropolitan. That one got him an Oscar nomination back in '91 for Best Original Screenplay. 2 of his films he turned into novels, The Last Days of Disco and With Cocktails at Petrosian Afterwards, and he won the Francis Prix Fitzgerald. Most recently, Love and Friendship, in which Jane Austen's Lady Susan Vernon is entirely vindicated, which was loved by the New York Times. That's the little blurb, Whit, but who is Whit Stillman, the man?
Well, that's a pretty good blurb. I think I'll just go with that.
Now, I should say he is in town because tomorrow he'll have 2 performances, or shows, I should say, with Sketchfest, and that'll be the 30th anniversary of Metropolitan. That'll be at 3:15, and at 7 o'clock, the 25th anniversary of Barcelona, and this will be at the Alamo Draft House, of course, which is a great movie venue. When I think about those movies being that old, does it seem like it's been 30 and 25 years ago, respectively, or do these movies seem like yesterday to you?
No, of course it doesn't seem that long ago, and the cast still looks pretty good, and they're going to be with us to present the films. We have Mira Sorvino coming, who is in Barcelona. We have very funny actors, Chris Eigeman and Taylor Nichols coming, Carolyn Farina, the star of Metropolitan. I mean, Mira Sorvino is known. The other guys you'd recognize from a lot of funny shows.
No doubt about it.